Good evening. I'm Russ Spence.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Chamblee police say a man is accused of performing a sex act on himself and leaving bodily fluids on a woman at Whole Foods.
Fox 5's Mary Smith is live outside Chamblee Police Headquarters after speaking with the victim tonight. Mary?
Yeah, that's right. The victim says this happened during what was supposed to be a routine trip to Whole Foods, but the unthinkable happened. Horrified and enraged. Just no words. Disgusted.
Dr. Sabine Lovell, a plastic surgeon here in Metro Atlanta, is still processing what happened to her during a trip to this Whole Foods on Peachtree Boulevard in Chamblee Saturday.
I was going to pick up a couple things. I see this gentleman walking down the aisle who's pretending to be shopping, and he's holding a basket. And he looked kind of like a normal gentleman, like late 20s, early 30s, nothing like extra suspicious about him.
She says she then reached for a bag of chips, but felt something on her back.
So I bent over to grab the chips, and as I was doing that, I felt something like wet and warm on my back. And so I put my hand on the small of my back, and then I saw that it was like this gooey, white substance, and I turn around and I see this guy looking at me, and then he zips his pants up.
Lovell tells Fox 5 once she realized what happened, she chased the man before calling police.
I wanted to draw as much attention as possible to the situation so that there would be a lot of witnesses.
Chamblee police say a witness saw the man drive off in a black Kia. Investigators tell Fox 5 they identified a person of interest, and the investigation is ongoing.
This was broad daylight on a Saturday. I'm sure he's done this before, or this could escalate to something more like rape or murder. So I want to make sure that this goes on his record and it follows him.
And a spokesperson with Whole Foods says that they are cooperating with the police investigation. We're live in Chamblee. Mary Smith, Fox 5 News.
What up, everyone? Thank you for coming back to my channel. As usual, I do appreciate it. Well, what do we have here? This lady goes to Whole Foods and gets a little bit more than what she was shopping for. Damn. Now, can we just put ourselves in the mindset? Try to. We really can't, but we can try. We can imagine what kind of a mind you have to be walking through Whole Foods, a grocery store, rock hard, just searching for somebody to bust a nut to. I mean, you going aisle to aisle. You scoping out grandmas. You scoping out all type of people. You could just imagine they looking. Oh, well, can I get up? Oh, nah, not her. Oh, not her. Oh, there you go. Lord, man, oh man. What kind of sick pornography must this individual be addicted to feel the need to go out in public into a grocery store just so he can bust a nut when you can do that freely right in your house safely? I don't know, man. Maybe I shouldn't blame it on porn. Maybe he's on the dark web. Definitely a mental illness, a mental sickness. He needs to be taken off the street. But anyway, let me continue. So this lady, she says she's in the aisle, and she called the man a gentleman. Can you believe that? She said she saw the gentleman walking down the aisle. You know, when he saw her, he probably was like, oh, there you go. That's my victim right there. She kept on, because, in Whole Foods, everyone is, not really paying attention. They're doing their own thing. You kind of amongst a certain crowd. So this guy walks up and she pays him no mind. She goes to bend over and reach for some chips. And when she bent over, he was like, oh, that's that finishing move. Ah, Lord, man. I just, what kind of sickness must you have to just be looking? And then the lady is a plastic surgeon. Now, I was wondering if she had some plastic surgery of her own, which enticed this dude even more. I don't know. You can't tell from the headshot that she's talking with, but you just never know. But anyway, the dude, regardless, this guy needs to be caught, cuffed, and caged immediately, because this dude is a danger to society. The lady said she bent over, felt something wet and sticky land on her back. She went and she probably was like, what is that? Some kind of condensation dripping down from the overhead AC? Or is that the mist from the fresh produce aisle or something? Like, what's going on? She reached back and felt it, and it was sticky and gooey, and then she saw this dude zipping up his pants in satisfaction. You can just imagine the look on his face, like, yeah, gotcha, bitch. Oh, that's exactly what I needed. Thank you. And he walks off driving away in a Kia. Ain't that some shit? I cannot imagine. And the fact that you would get in your vehicle, drive to a grocery store, dick rock hard. And so here's the thing. And women, even though you're not you don't have a member, you can still attest to understanding that there is a buildup that has to happen before you just ejaculate. You just don't ejaculate like randomly. Now, I do understand some people, they, it just happens quickly for them, I guess, but you have to build it up. There needs to be some stimulation and some, mentally you into it and comfort, I would imagine. But wow, this dude is just walking around the grocery store stiff as a brick, stiff as freezer meat, just rock hard, ready to explode, looking aisle to aisle like, who can I get? I need it. He finds his lady. Oh, she bent over. Bah! Yeah. Lord, man, I'm not gonna tarry too long about this, and I'm just kicking it. You all don't take me too serious. This lady is a victim, and the guy needs to be caught, cuffed, and caged, like I said, with the quickness. But you all need to tell your moms, your grandmas, your wives, girlfriends, daughters, nieces, female friends to be on the lookout, because they getting off on you in Whole Foods. When you bend over to grab that bag of chips, or you something out in your cart fall to the ground and you bend over, just know that there might be a dude. He was waiting on that scene right there, and he erupt, he roared like a lion, like, oh yeah. Anyway, y'all, I'm just kicking it, but this is ridiculous. Cannot believe that there are people that are walking amongst us that are just ready to blow a load at a moment's notice, and then get in their car and drive back home. Like, yeah, we all go to the grocery store for shopping. This man goes shopping for who he's going to ejaculate on. Man, oh man. You all drop a comment if you like. Comments were always open. Thank you for coming back to my channel as always. And as always, we got to stay safe so we can stay free.